what's going on, guys? So this is just gonna be a story time. The other day, probably about a month ago, I bought this. It's a 1998 Yamaha Varego. Everything was good, price is good. It doesn't run, missing the carburetors, needs a new starter, a couple of things like that. So it's basically a parts bike, right? Well, I kind of got duped by a meth head, and honestly, I should have known better. But we all make mistakes, so I wanted to share mine with you. Basically, what happened, found the bike on Craigslist, or not Craigslist, but Facebook Marketplace. They wanted like $1,000 for it, and knowing what was wrong with it, figured, okay, it's not horrible, but let me see what I could do. So I talked him down to $400. So yes, I'm out some money, but not a ton of money on this deal. All right. Paid $400 for the bike, got it home, decided, all right, I'll wait. I'm not going to buy any parts for it until the title comes in. Whenever I bought the bike, the story was that he had just purchased it, already applied for the title and the registration, just waiting on it all to come in. I had to go out of town for work for a couple of weeks, got back, sent him a text, hey, it'll be back, the title will be back in about 3 to 5 days is what the state's saying. That was over a week ago. Alright, so I call him today, starts ignoring the phone calls, blocks me on Facebook. With my job, I want to make sure that I don't have stolen property at my house. So I go through the sheriff's department from the county where I purchased it. It's a different county that I live in. They won't tell me anything other than whenever I tell them the name of the guy, they kind of laugh and say, good luck. So it's clear they've had to deal with him a little bit. They kind of pointed me in the direction of my local police department. Went there, they ran the background check on the bike, no problems. Not a stolen bike, so check that one off. At least I can sell this thing for parts and make a little bit of money, but can't sell it to someone with their expectation to be able to fix it and register it. Originally my plan was just to fix it up and kind of keep it for a while and then flip it, kind of keep my repair costs at a minimum, have maybe a total of $1,000 in the bike, and then try to sell it for about $2 grand, make about $1,000 on the deal. But that's kind of going out the window now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell this thing for parts. So if you know anybody looking for parts for a 1998 Yamaha Varego, it's 1100. Send them my way because I might have something that they need. But overall, I just wanted to kind of share this experience with you. It's kind of methed up, and just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of some of the scams out there and some of the issues that you can run into buying things off of the marketplace, off of Craigslist, out of the newspaper, places like that. So yes, I should have known better. Technically, I did know better. Thought did cross my mind, but it was a deal that seemed really good for what I was wanting to do. And a lot of times, if those deals seem too good to be true, you just have to remember it probably is too good to be true. So overall, kind of end of the story is the young guy who sold me the bike. He got $400. Hope it went to something other than drugs, but based on kind of him and the people he was hanging out with there, probably exactly where it went to. But at least we know it's clean, and I'll be able to sell it. So I'll just show you around the bike for real quick. Alright, so this is the bike. It's got some damage here where it was dropped. It's missing the gas cap. The mirrors are off of it. Excuse my mess. The seat's actually in pretty good condition. Just one crack here. But overall, I mean, needs battery, fuel pump, spark plugs, carburetors. And down there you can see it needs a new starter. Needs some blinkers. And kind of looking at the total miles on the bike. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah, so there's not even 10,000 miles on this bike. But, oh well. To be completely honest, it kind of pisses me off and like I said before, should have known better. But that's going to be it for this one. If you ever had this happen to you, just put it down in the comments and kind of tell us about that story. Go ahead, put down in the comments how I made a bad, kind of bad decision there on my part. That's fine. We'll look through it and reply back to you. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I know this wasn't really outdoors as far as like fishing or hunting, but we were trying to kind of branch out, do some other things, and obviously riding motorcycles is outside. So we'll see where it goes. I do know that we have a couple more videos that we're going to be doing pretty soon. Those are all going to be fishing videos. We're going to do kind of a 3-part series for saltwater fishing from our kayak, Michelle and I both. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to compare live bait to dead bait, live bait to artificial, and dead bait to artificial. And we want to see which one does the best here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. So hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe.